by 2x.
2x. Yeah.
And it is
And
written it takes away 7
take
from
away.
5 by 2x. So take away 7 means subtract 7 from it. The result is 23. So you will get 23 as the answer.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, yeah, ma'am. For that one, 5 by 2y is equal to 23 plus 7. So we get 5 by 2y is equal to 30. Then what we are doing is 5y is equal to 30 into 2. We cannot do it's directly like 5 by 2y into 30.
Look here. If you have to solve it, you will write 5 by 2x. This 7 will be transposed here. You will get 23 plus 7. Right? So it will be 5 by 2x will give you 30.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have to find the value for x. So for that, you need to remove 5 and 2 from here. So how will you remove 2? See, to remove 2, you will have to multiply 2 over here. Why? Because it is being divided. So you will have 5x will be equal to 60. Then you have to remove 5. So how will you remove 5? 5 is being multiplied. So you will take here and it will be divided. So you will have 12 as the answer.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, like 5x is equal to 30 into 2. We cannot do it directly. Like 5 by 2, we have to transpose 2.
Okay, you wish to do like this. 5 by 2x.
Yeah, sometimes like we get confused that
Listen
also.
here. You have 5 by 2 is being multiplied with x. So if you have to
Yeah.
directly remove 5 by 2 from x, what you will do? You will write x is equals to 30 will be divided by 5 by 2. Because 5 by 2 is being multiplied. So now it will be transformed and it will be divided. Okay. So 30 divided with 5 by 2. Okay, how do you solve this? When you remove the division sign, you put a multiplication sign and you reciprocal the value. 5 by 2 will be reciprocal to 2 by 5. Right?
Okay.
And then you will have 5 into 6 and x will be equal to 12. Still
Yeah.
getting 12. So answer is same only. Here also you're getting 12. Here also you're getting 12.
Yeah, ma'am.
You understand?
Yeah, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
Razan, you haven't put on your mic and camera yet. What is going on? Is there any problem?
No.
Yes. Now, Razan, please tell me what is the syllabus for your midterm examinations?
I didn't get.
What are you saying?
We didn't get.
You didn't get. Okay. But you must be knowing what all chapters have been already completed in your school, right?
Huh?
What all chapters have been completed in your school?
Fractions and decimals.
Okay.
I know I'm in India, so I don't know what's.
Before, okay, till last, what chapter was going on?
I don't remember.
Where is the disturbance from?
What, ma'am?
Razan, you must be knowing at least like is integers, data handling, none of this has been done.
It has been done, but I forgot the which lesson was last taken.
Don't tell me the last lesson, just tell me all the lessons that have been done.
We have done integers, fractions, and decimals, data handling, simple equations.
Then, Razan, there is a noise that is coming from your side.
Okay, 1 minute.
I mean, when are your exams from?
Ma'am, the maths exam, it's on 7th October.
Okay.
And we are having main subjects dash 6 from 3rd October. For the maths, we are having 7th October.
So maths exam is on 7th October. Okay, fine. Okay, Razan, tell me. Is lines and angles complete?
Science language, yes.
Okay. Visualizing solid shapes.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let's do one thing. See, till now, we have done, we did fractions and we did simple equations. We have completed 2 chapters, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we will do integers. And after integers, we will do data handling and then we'll do lines and numbers. Then at last, we'll do solid shapes. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
So today we shall be doing integers.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are integers?
Like the numbers.
I guess you also did
We,
integers. Did we do integers or not?
Yes.
With you, I've done Razan, right?
Yes.
And Harmeen with you?
no, ma'am. No, integers, the previous classes also, I know it's no needed for me, integers, but still, some doubts will be there and like, for revision, it's okay.
Okay, fine. So let's just have a quick recap of integers. We'll try to complete it as soon as possible. Okay, it's a very short chapter as well. Yeah.
Ma'am, are you asking me that have you completed this chapter in this class?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, we have. Okay, fine. So we are going to start with the chapter integers. So first of all, what are integers? Does anybody know?
It's like positive and
Connection number, uh, whole numbers and their negative numbers.
So basically all the negative numbers, 0 and all the positive numbers. All the numbers are together termed as integers. For example, I have the number line like this. So in this number line, I will have 0 in the center. On the right side, I will have all the positive numbers. On the left side, I will have all the negative numbers. Like here, I'll have +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, and so on. Here, I'll have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and so on. Right?
yes.
So these are all termed as integers, all the negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers, right? And now we need to understand some of the properties for integers. Okay, so first we will study the closure property. First, we will study the properties for addition and subtraction. I'm not talking about division and multiplication, okay? Only addition and subtraction. So what is the closure property? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
It's
in the closure property for all like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, integers are closed under them.
Yeah. See, what this closure property means, for example, you have one integer a and you have the other integer b. These both are integers. A and b are integers. Now, if I will add a and b, I'm going to get c, for example. Like let's consider 7. 7 is an integer. Let's consider 8. So what do I get on adding 7 and 8? I get 15. Okay, 7 is an integer, 8 is also an integer, and 15 is also an integer. Right? That means on adding 2 integers, I will get an integer. That is only the closure property. That on adding 2 integers, I will get an integer only. Let's talk about subtraction. So in subtraction, I have, for example, 8 and I subtract from it 10. What will I get? I will get -2. See, 8 is an integer. 8 is an integer, right? -10 is also an integer and -2 is also integer. So all of these are again integers. So even on subtracting 2 numbers, I'm getting integers only. Right? So that means subtraction and addition are closed under closure property. Okay. Did you understand the closure property?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
That means on adding or subtracting two integers, I will always get an integer only. Right. Now, the second is the commutative property. What is the commutative property? See, for example, I have one integer a, I have the other integer b. Okay. Yes.
I know.
Yeah, please first listen. When I'll ask you, then tell me. So we have two integers. We can add them in any order.
Yeah.
If you will
Any
do
order.
a plus b, I will get the same answer as on doing b plus a. Okay, let's also consider an example. Like I do 2 plus 1 is 3 and 1 plus 2 is also 3. Okay,
3.
even on reversing the order, I will get the same answer. So is addition, does addition follow the commutative law?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Addition follows commutative law. Okay, talking about subtraction. Now, if I do a minus b, will I get my answer as b minus a?
No, ma'am.
No. That
No.
means subtraction does not follow the commutative law. I'll give you another example. Let's do this only. Let's subtract 2 minus 1. What is 2 minus 1?
1,
1.
1.
Okay, what is 1 minus 2?
3. No, 1.
Minus 2?
1.
Yes.
Minus.
Negative 1.
Minus.
Minus 1.
That means I'm getting different answers. That means a minus b is not the same as b minus a. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Now next we have is the associative property. What is the associative property? For example, look here. I have two
3.
integers, a, b, and I have one more integer, like c as well. Okay. Now what can I do? I can first add a and b, and then I can add c to it, right? Or I can also do like I will again add them, but first I will now add b and c, and then to the sum of b and c I will add a. So the answer will be equal only. I'll give you an example for this. Like you have 2 plus 3 plus 5. Okay, first let's do 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5 and then you added 5. So you got 10. Now let's do 3 plus 5 first. So when you did 3 plus 5 first, you will get 2 plus 8. And 2 plus 8 is also 10. Are you getting the same answer?
Yes.
Yes, you are
Yes,
getting the same answer. That means addition is associative in nature. Right. Now we have the fourth property, which is the additive inverse. Okay. Now, for example, I have any integer a and I add 0 to it. What will I get?
0.
number.
The
Okay.
number
Num
A only.
So a plus 0 will be equal to a only, right? That means whenever you add 0 to any number, you will get the same number only, right? Like let's add 2 plus 0. So 2 plus 0 is 2. Let's do 3 plus 0. It is 3 only. So when you add 0 to any integer, you get the same integer.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is additive inverse. So did you understand all the four properties?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll give you a few questions to solve. Okay, do this.
What are we supposed to do in this?
You have to solve them. and tell me the answers. Just fill in the blanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get the answers?
Yes.
Tell me. Tell me the answers.
First one is positive 40.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Positive 40.
Next is negative 7.
Okay.
Negative 7.
Negative 55.
And
Fine.
50,
Negative 6.
56.
-6. Okay.
Negative 20.
Okay. Harmeen, are you also getting the same answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, I'll give you a few more questions. Let's consider that you have to write down a pair of integers whose sum is -3. Okay, like you have to write down two integers. On adding those integers, you should get -3. Okay, the next is difference is
You have to
-5.
two examples.
No, you have to write down only one example.
Finished, ma'am.
Okay, what are the answers that you're getting?
First one is negative
Let Harmeen also do. Let's wait for Harmeen.
Ma'am, what is the fourth question?
Fourth question is,
Yeah.
sum is 0.
0. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm done. Yeah.
Just a second. Okay, let's discuss. So what is
Yeah.
the answer for first one?
-2 plus -1.
Okay, and what is Razan getting?
-4 plus 1.
-4 plus 1. Okay, so both the answers are correct. Good. Then difference is -5.
-10 plus 5.
I'm sorry. Okay, what is the answer for second one?
-10 plus 5.
And Razan?
-4 plus -1.
Both the answers are wrong. You have to find the difference. Okay, first you have to find the sum. So sum means you have to add two numbers. So you added -2 and you added -1. In the second one, for her name, she added -4 and 1. Now you have to find the difference. That means you have to subtract the numbers. That means the sign between two numbers should be negative. Okay, just write the first number, put a negative sign, and write the second number. So difference should be -5. Okay, so okay, 10. How do you get 5 as the difference? You can do 10 minus 5.
Ma'am, but negative plus negative is also we have to add, right?
I know, but look here. First, listen. You have to find the difference, right? So you will write two numbers and put a negative sign between them. Now just do it in this way. What is your answer? Your answer is 5. Don't look at the sign for now. So what numbers can you subtract to get 5? You can do 20 minus 15. You can do 15 minus 10. You can do 10 minus 5. You can take any pair, right? You can do 60 minus 55. You can write any pair. So tell me one pair of your choice.
15, 15 minus 10.
Okay, so we'll do 15 minus 10. Now tell me the sign on 5 is negative. That means, see, in addition and subtraction, the answer always
15,
has the sign of the greater number. That means 15 should also be
15 should
negative.
be negative.
But now if you're doing -15 minus 10, you will have to add the numbers. But if you write negative sign on 10 also, now now you will, what you will have to do when you will open the bracket, it will become -15 plus 10 and your answer be -5 only. But when you open the bracket, but without opening the bracket, you have -15 and -10 with you. So your answers are -15 and -10. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Difference is 2.
-6 plus 4.
No, you see difference. So write two numbers and your difference should be 2. Do it in this way.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is 3 minus -1.
What are you saying?
Ma'am,
-3 minus -1.
-3 minus 1.
Negative.
So you will do when you will open, you will get -3 plus 1, but it is equal to -2 and not 2. So this,
ma'am, -10 -8.
no. See, what is the sign on 2? Sign, first of all, Tell me any
Okay,
two
okay.
numbers on subtracting which you will get 2. 10 and 8. So if you write 10 over here and 8 over here, you will do 10 minus 8, you will get 2. Simple. See, this
Yeah.
is a very easy question. Tell me any two numbers on subtracting which you will get 2. Difference is 2. That means 10 minus 8 you will get 2. You can do 5 minus 3 also. You can do 4 minus 2 also. Okay. Sum is 0.
Minus 15 plus 15.
Okay, very good. Minus 15 plus 15. Just give me a second, please.
No.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Let's come to the next question. Okay, I'll give you a similar type of question where you have to again find such answers. Like you have write down a pair of integers. Okay, the same question only. I'm not writing it again. Where the sum is minus 7. And the second is difference is minus 10. And the third is sum is 0. Okay, don't do sum is 0. We just now did this question. Don't write this. The third is difference is minus 5. And the fourth one you can do sum is plus 5. Okay. Do you understand the question, Razan and Hamid?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have these 4 questions. Please do them.
I'm finished.
Finish, ma'am.
Finish, both of you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so let's discuss. The first one is sum is -7. So you need to write two numbers and put a positive sign between them. Now tell me what, and your answer should be -7. But listen carefully.
Yeah.
Before writing the answers, just forget the sign first of all. Okay, just write the answer first. Like you have -7 as the answer. Forget the negative sign. Just tell me any two numbers on subtract on adding which you will get 7.
4 and 3.
-5, -5 plus -2.
Just give me a minute. I'll have to plug in my device. I'll be right. Okay, do you guys see me and hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have sum is -7. So what are your answers?
-5 plus -2.
Okay, that's correct. Difference is -10.
-20 minus -10.
-20 minus 10.
-10.
Okay, correct. Difference is -5.
Minus -10 minus -5.
Okay, correct. Then the last one.
And +3 added to +2. No, sorry, added to 2.
Yeah, +3 plus 2 is +5. Very good. Razan, are you also getting the answers?
But for first and second, I wrote -4 and -3.
Okay, you added -4 and -3. Yeah, that's correct for the first one. And for the second one?
-15 and -5.
-15 and -5. Okay. Yeah, that's also correct. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Can you now do this such type of questions on your own?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we come to the second type of question. I will write certain fill in the blanks and then you will have to complete them in order to make the true statements. Look carefully.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
for the fourth and third, it's the same questions.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I mistakenly wrote the same question. Corrected that. We see. Let's write fourth one over here, and this is the final one. Okay. So I have -4, 15 -3 gives you -4 plus 15 plus a blank. So please write the answers for these questions.
I'm finished. I'm finished.
Okay, Harmeen, what about you?
Yeah, ma'am. I completed only the first one.
Okay, let's wait for Harmeen also, then only we'll discuss.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, let's discuss the answers. So we have -5. Yeah, tell me. Razan, first you tell me all the answers and then Harmeen.
First one is -5.
Okay,
Yes,
Second
ma'am. Negative.
0,
okay,
17,
okay,
-3. No, ma'am. For the third one, it's -17.
yeah, it's -17. 17, good. Then
Fifth one, -7.
Negative.
-7. Harmeen, are you also getting the same answers?
Yes, ma'am. Same.
Okay, fine. So look here. First we have -5 correct, 0 correct, -7 correct, correct, and this also correct. So very good. So we have particularly used the properties and fill in the blanks. Now we'll move ahead. Now we will come to multiplication of integers. Please look very carefully. This is a new topic. Okay, right now I talked about the properties related to addition as well as subtraction of integers. So what are all the properties? Let's just quickly recap. First, we studied the closure property. Closure property says that when you add or subtract two integers, you are going to get an integer only. That means subtraction as well as addition is enclosed under closure property. The second property we studied is the additive inverse. No, it was commutative, the second one. So commutative. So commutative property says that it does not matter in which order you're going to add two integers, you're going to get the same answer. Like you can do a plus b as well as b plus c, right? So does subtraction follow the commutative law?
No.
No, subtraction does
No.
not follow the commutative law. Only
No.
addition follows the commutative law. The third we studied was the additive inverse. Tell me for edit, what is the meaning of additive inverse?
If you add any integer with zeros, you get the same number itself.
Okay, and what is the associative property? The last one.
A plus b, a plus b equals c. So
No,
we do.
associative I'm talking about. See, associative property is always associated for more than two integers at a time, right? Like you have a, b, and c with you. So sorry, you have more than two integers, like you have A, B, C, or D, S, well, you can count. What you're going to do is you're going to add two integers, and like you have A, you have B, and you have C. So you add two first, and then you can you're going to get a certain answer, and that answer is going to be equal to, if you're going to group these numbers, right? So you can group numbers in any order. It does not matter in which order you are associating or grouping the numbers, you're going to get the same answer, right? Do you understand this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. Now we come to the second part of the chapter, which is multiplication and division properties. Now, basically, what we have is, so first of all, we will study a little bit about multiplication. So what happens? Like I have 5, -5 multiplied with 3. So what you will do? For -5 multiplied by 3, you are going to first of all multiply both the numbers. You have 5 and you have 3, so just multiply 5 and 3, you will get 15, right? Now, for addition and subtraction, we follow the rule of the sign of the greater number in the answer. But here we will not follow the rule. Okay, here what we are going to follow is, we will see if the numbers that I've written here have the same sign or the opposite sign. Right?
Opposite.
If the numbers have the same sign, my answer will have a positive sign. But if the numbers have a negative, have different signs, they have the opposite signs, then my answer will have a negative sign. Okay, so what are the signs over here? 5 has a minus sign and 3 has a plus sign. So what will be the sign on 15?
Negative.
Negative. Why?
Yes.
Because these are different signs, right? If you will multiply two numbers of different signs, then you will get a number, and the sign will be negative on that. Okay, if I change this and if I write -15 multiplied with -3, what will you get?
Positive.
Positive 15. Why? Because here I have the same signs, right? Now, if I write +5 multiplied with +3, what's the sign?
Positive.
Positive. Why? Because
Positive.
again we have the same signs, right? So is this much clear to you? Okay, very nice. So I'll give you a little bit questions. Please do them. First is 6, +6 multiplied with -19, +12 multiplied with -32, +7 multiplied with -22. Okay, do you understand?
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
1 minute, okay? Someone at the door.
What are you saying, Razan?
1 minute, there's someone at the door, okay, ma'am? You come.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm finished.
Okay, let's discuss.
Rachel,
Yeah, what are the answers?
first one is negative 114.
Yes, ma'am.
Negative 114. Are you also getting the same answer, Harmeet?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Next, negative 384.
Okay, that's correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Negative 154.
54. Yes, 154. Negative.
Okay, that's also correct. So very good, both of you. So today we have studied two topics. The first topic that we studied is addition and subtraction properties, and the second topic we just started, which is multiplication. I'm going to post an assignment for you guys. Please positively do that assignment. And Razan and Harmeen, it is required that you guys do the previous assignments as well, right? Of simple equations. Because you have to do those assignments, and after I check those assignments, I can just analyze that how much knowledge do you have about the chapter, and then I have also to post an assessment regarding the same. So it's important that you do the